Intriguingly, the Speed Core team created an original steel frame to protect the carbon fiber exterior and coated the bodies with a transparent protective layer. The car is equipped with a 14-point safety system, ensuring the driver's security. The team also prepared a stunning beauty for the SEMA show with an entirely carbon fiber body. Brembo engineers worked together on the braking system, and the Dodge Challenger SRT Demon's V8 engine, which has been modified, is housed under the hood. With a weight of about 1.4 tons and rear-wheel drive, the engine boasts an impressive 979 horsepower, but it may be difficult to control, especially with a manual gearbox, and you also need $400,000. There are 6 trucks of the apocalypse, and this one is called Hellfire. There are also 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, according to this custom shop. You may choose between a 460, 550, or 750 horsepower engine, a 12-inch screen, leather on the doors and the headliner, a special carbon fiber steering wheel, electrically controlled running boards, additional LED lighting, a night vision system, and other options depending on how much money you have to spend. Despite the price, there are purchasers from all over the world for these trucks of the apocalypse, which weigh between 3.1 and 4.5 tons and start at $155,000. According to the custom shop, they have already transported their 6-wheel beauties to Mexico and India, Cambodia, and New Zealand. The 2 distinguishing characteristics are the strong design and careful craftsmanship. The Can-Am Spyder F3 trike has impressive features like a 7.8-inch LCD screen, BRP audio, a range of about 406 kilometers on a full tank, and a 105 horsepower Rotax engine paired with a semi-automatic gearbox. But what about customizations? Asks one of the sellers of this model. Improvements like Elka shock absorbers, LED lighting, an air intake on the hood, and spool. The Stryker package has allowed this Ford F450 to reach new heights, which, literally, the kit increased the height of the vehicle by 30 centimeters, and the Masters also fitted it with 26-inch American Force Liberty wheels and 42-inch Toyo tires. The set alone costs about $10,000, and that doesn't include other parts like road armor bumpers or the 25 hours of labor needed to install it, but the results are worthwhile. Driving this truck will open up a whole new world for you, according to the designers who claim that their drive shafts are even more dependable than the industry standard ones. One user even stated, "I've changed my mind about getting a sports car, I want this." After examining the Ford Model A, let's examine the Ford 1932, another great car made by this renowned brand. Usually, the 3 models developed to replace the Model A, Model 4, Model 18, and Model B are referred to by this designation. Many of these vehicles are still in use today, and the Ford 1932 is also regarded as a cornerstone of the hot rod movement. Like fine wine, preserved examples of the Ford 1932 have increased in value over time. The Model B, which once sold for $485, now costs over $100,000. Thanks to skilled mechanics, many old-timers are still able to dazzle audiences at exhibitions and on racetracks. As they watch the tuned Harley-Davidson Night Rod on their televisions today, motorcycle lovers are in for a treat. The 2013 release motorcycle is impressive in and of itself, sporting a 1250T engine with 125 horsepower, standard 18-inch front and 19-inch rear wheels, and so on. However, tuning experts couldn't leave it as it was, so they turned this interesting cruiser into a car that would look right at home in Batman's garage. Here is a list of the upgrades they made. For those who were inspired by this change, they created unique rims with monster V rubber in the back and metal rubber in the front, ceramic-coated exhaust systems, custom mirrors, foot pegs, even a tank cover, and updated LED lighting. Become awed by a 3D masterpiece created by Norwegian designers, have discussed how they see the Mazda MX-5 going forward. Connoisseurs refer to this 1989 debuting Japanese automobile as the Master Miata. Its list of achievements is nothing short of amazing, It has been named the world's best-selling two-seater car by the Guinness Book of Records and frequently ranks first at auto exhibitions and magazine rankings. It had a 116-horsepower engine, retractable headlamps, and an aerodynamic drag coefficient of 0.38, which is almost as good as the Ferrari F50, even in its initial version. The Norwegian translation offers not only aesthetic delight, but also potential practical advantages. Who knows, someone might decide to use this muscular wide-body virtual. With its distinctive trike, the Slingshot from the American company Polaris, which boasts a 178-horsepower engine, the Slingshot can reach speeds of up to 200 kilometers per hour. However, for some enthusiasts, this wasn't enough, so a custom shop team decided to push the limits and create the craziest Slingshot in the world. Their modifications included exposing the engine, which they deemed to be too beautiful. Increase the risk, let's look at this truck, which can cost up to $200,000. The project is built on a Freightliner 2112 chassis, and possibilities include an engine with 375, 450, or 505 horsepower, as well as an enhanced fuel capacity of 378 to 566 liters. Kenwood stereo and navigation system with touch screen, a rear view system with 2 cameras, and a kicker sound system with 10 speakers, leather inside with heated front seats. There are innumerable enhancements available for those who are ready to pay. Therefore, this is simply a small selection. One version's payload is 6.2 tons, and its measurements are 7 by 2.5 meters.